Hello, you beautiful and amazing soul. Thanks so much for being here. I'm so proud of you. All right, let me get into the video. So you're stuck in chasing energy, and I want to help you with that. Just in case you're coming across me for the first time, I'm Lupita V from Lupita V Coaching, Mental Health Consulting. I am the anti-therapy therapist. I have been vlogging about my journey back to self-love and confidence and just feeling like myself again. And it has been, I don't know if I could say bad words on YouTube. I guess I will find out, but it has been a motherfucking journey. I got lost. I got lost in a relationship. I got lost in just serving others. And so this was about pouring back into me and allowing for others to pour into me as well, because I believe so much in it's important for me to preach what I practice, not to practice what I preach, right? And my clients love that. So if you're stuck in chasing energy, I'm about to tell you something really important that is going to change everything for you. And it comes with some questions. I've been able to help my clients with this, and they change their lives around like crazy fast. Most of them, if not in 90 days. I would have to say, I don't know, everyone really has been making transformations and turning things around for them within 2 weeks. Anyway, if you're interested and you want help with that, you want my help with it, all of my information is down below. So what can you do if you feel like you're stuck in chasing energy? You're trying to get this person to love you. You're trying to get this person to communicate with you. You're trying to get this person to reach out to you. And let's say you are a believer of manifesting and you're just like saying affirmations. And maybe you're not a believer of manifesting and you know of affirmations, right? I'm gonna tell you that affirmations work only up to a certain point. And so what do you do if you are stuck in this chasing energy? What I want you to do is ask yourself this very important question. Are you ready? I really need for you to be listening to this. It's super important. I'm looking at my notes because I want to make it really dramatic and I want to say it right. Here's the question. Are you afraid of letting go? And if you just felt something within your stomach like, oh, then the answer is most likely yes. The reason why you are stuck in that chasing energy is because you are afraid of letting go. You're afraid that if I let go, what if this person doesn't come back? What if this person doesn't recognize my value? What if this person doesn't recognize my worth? What if they forget about me? What if they forget all of everything that I bring to the table? All of these things, right? I've been there. I know exactly how you feel. But what exactly are you afraid of letting go of? I really want you to ask yourself this question because you're already not getting what you want. And this isn't about believing that it's not going to happen for you. That's not what I'm talking about. I believe anything is possible. And you're able, if you believe in manifesting and manifestations, you're able to manifest anything you desire. And instantly, in a lot of cases, like I said, a lot of my clients manifest in no longer than 2 weeks. But if you are afraid of letting go, then you have forgotten who the fuck you are. You have forgotten what you did in order to attract this person in the first place. In the beginning, you were probably really into yourself, you were feeling yourself, and then somewhere along the way, you stopped doing the things that made you you. and you started to put the focus all on this other person, and you made it about them instead of making it about you, making it about what's important to you. And I know this isn't what you want to hear. I know you want to hear like, just keep affirming, keep affirming. The thing is that you can affirm. You can get this person to do the things that you want them to do, but you're not going to be able to stop affirming. You're going to have to keep affirming. And what you're also doing is you are making this person the most important thing in your life when you have to be the most important thing. And I know it's not what you want to hear. Now, one of the main reasons why this is so difficult for you is you're probably doing it by yourself. You're probably watching a lot of YouTube videos. You're looking at Instagram stuff. You're just like going crazy. You're researching everywhere to see how you can either get this like avoidant attachment type person to respond to you, to come back, or how to get this manifestation to keep on coming to fruition. And you find yourself in just a circle, like a dog chasing its tail over and over and over again. And the reason for this is that as soon as you start getting a little bit of what you want, it retracts again. And the reason that keeps happening is because the focus is on the wrong place. I know you don't want to hear this. You probably had many years of people pleasing and putting others first and not valuing yourself and not believing that you are worthy. And because of this has led you to this place now. And I want you to really ask yourself a question. Okay, this person might be really special and things like that, but do you really want to be with someone who you have to constantly affirm that you want them to pay attention to you? Do you really want to be with someone who you have to constantly be like trying to get them to pay attention to you and trying to get them to want you? Do you really want that? I'm going to tell you a really quick story, and there's so many stories like this. The Cassie and Diddy story. The Cassie and Diddy story, basically Cassie was with Diddy for like 10 years. Oh my gosh, did she dodge a bullet, right? If you're watching this in 2025, you know what I'm talking about. But she was with him for such a long time. I'm sure he was like doing a lot of grooming and things like that or whatever. And she just never got what she wanted out of the relationship. As soon as she left him, as soon as she was able to let go, she found someone freaking amazing and just treated her like a goddess. And she has the most beautiful life now. And that was because she was able to let go. And this is connected to what you really want. Do you really want this person, or do you want the treatment, right? So the questions around that is, how do you want to be treated? How do you want for someone to speak to you? How do you want for someone to communicate with you? How do you want for someone to have a conflict with you? All of these things. Is this what you really want? Are you also focused on only potential instead of what's really there, an idea of a person? And one of the biggest questions I want you to ask yourself too, does the behavior of this person remind you of anyone? So what I was experiencing is someone who was starting to be avoidant, but I couldn't really tell. And their moods were very chaotic. It was like, yeah, I'm all in, and then later on I'm not. And it's always like hot and cold, yes or no, yes and no, yes and no. And there was even times where like it kind of got physical. I don't want to say violent. It's really hard to explain and see. This is so crazy. It's all jumbled up in there. And I realized that this person was acting very similar to my parents growing up. And my sister had shared a meme with me, and it was Bart Simpson when he was like just like this on the stairs and looking very sad. And the caption of the meme said, "They felt like home." And what I want to add onto there is that he felt like the home I grew up in, not the home that I have now. The home that I have now is peaceful and beautiful, and I take naps here, and we listen to music that makes us, like that pumps us up and makes us feel amazing and makes us feel good and makes us feel empowered. Those were things I wasn't able to do around this person. It was actually the opposite. This person only wanted to listen to things that were very depressing, and everything was kind of a struggle and just lots of anxiety and things like that. So my question for you is, I have only questions in this video, obviously. Does their behavior remind you of someone, and do you have an amazing relationship with that person or those people that they remind you of? All questions, all questions. You absolutely deserve the love that you want. You absolutely deserve the connections that you want. You do not deserve to chase anyone. And if you're finding yourself chasing someone, that is because you are not valuing you. You have forgotten what has attracted them in the first place, and that was you. That was you. That was you. You got lost, and what you have to do is allow yourself to either take a break, let go, catch your breath, and get back to that place. I'm not telling you that this person will never come back. I'm not telling you that it's not possible. I'm not telling you that you can't have what you want. But I am telling you that when you put the focus on someone else, and yes, of course you want to be in love, but when it turns into that chasing, then what are you really chasing? And if you're doing the chasing, why isn't anyone going after you? I really hope that this resonated. If you need help with any of this and you want to see transformations in 90 days or less, like I said, like 2 weeks, I'd love to be in your corner. I'd love to guide you through it. That's another thing that I want to make sure to mention. You're doing it alone, and I had talked about that earlier. You're doing it alone. You're probably not talking to your friends about what's really happening. If you're listening to like the manifestation field and things like that, where they're saying like, ignore it, ignore the 3D. I'm gonna do another video about that. But you're probably doing this alone, and there's no way that I could have done it alone. Like I have a smile on my face, and it's been work getting back there because I was around that for a while. And when I mean a while, I mean like maybe like a month or two. Geez, as soon as I let myself let it go, and realize what I really wanted, what was really important to me, it's felt so amazing. But I didn't do this alone. I have my own support system. I have my own coaches and things like that. Again, please, 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 please ask for help. Don't do it by yourself. You don't even have to ask me. Ask other coaches if you feel more comfortable. Ask your friends, ask family, people that are going to support you and love you, because that's what I had. Like just people that were so freaking supportive and so loving, and I actually taught them how to respond to me. Well, except for one of them. But please don't do it alone. Please don't do it alone. You don't have to. Okay? Remember, If no one has told you today, I am so proud of you and I love you. I'll talk to you later.